Ever since the turn of the wheel, we have relied on some form of transport or fuel-powered machinery to add to the comfort and efficiency of our lives. Travel has become a necessity, and the vehicle such a revered symbol of success that it dominates many of our young dreams. We are now paying for the realization of those dreams. Pollutants from industrial expansion and an increase in vehicle ownership has resulted in air pollution reaching crisis proportions in many cities. This poor air quality contributes to the plight of millions around the world who suffer from lung cancer, cardiovascular disease, asthma, and many chronic obstructive pulmonary disorders. The growth in urban travel will further exacerbate this problem unless steps are taken to reduce emissions. Vehicles, both gasoline and diesel, emit significant quantities of nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides, particulates, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons. These pollutants can be reduced by adopting lower sulfur and lead-free fuels and at the same time integrating this with the introduction of new vehicle technology and emission control devices.
The Partnership for Clean Fuels and Vehicles was set up at the World Summit on Sustainable Development. Governments met to address urgent environment and development issues. And one of these issues they identified is the deteriorating air quality in developing country cities. Together, they decided to set up this Partnership for Clean Fuels and Vehicles to promote better urban air quality in developing country cities. So the partners decided they want to have a sort of a neutral partner to establish the clearinghouse of the partnership, and they decided to ask UNEP to set up this global clearinghouse to support developing countries, the governments, but also the local private sector and also the civil society and international organizations in their effort to better promote initiatives to improve urban air quality. So we're working together under the umbrella of this partnership with many organizations to address these issues. We have global working groups that are looking at technical advice on how countries should address this issue. What we also do is a lot of networking, and it's important to share that information and share that technology and knowledge. But we're also providing advice to countries themselves. Sometimes we find some financing to help them, and a key issue is public awareness. People need to be aware of what the issues are and also how they can be addressed. For example, in Africa, we've been key in addressing the issue of phasing out leaded petrol. Lead is very bad for the health, specifically for children. So we've had a big campaign supporting a number of governments, up to 20 in sub-Saharan Africa, to phase out lead from petrol completely from the continent. Some countries, some developing countries, very high sulfur levels. So we're trying to promote reducing these sulfur levels in fuels also. We find in a lot of countries where we're working that people are very interested in the work we're doing. People are very interested in the air they're breathing, specifically also the air the children are breathing. So we find once we give them the right information, they become activists and they feel that they have a role to play to promote better urban air quality.
Action plans are being developed and implemented. The myths and perceptions surrounding the adoption of cleaner fuels and vehicles are being addressed, the benefits publicized, and its use championed.
We set a target that before 2006, all of sub-Saharan Africa would be unleaded.
The partnership is the largest global initiative for promoting air quality in the developing world, with over 70 organizations as partners and an ever-growing pool of expertise and experience. This partnership is an ideal opportunity to forge a cleaner, safer future.